Oh no, I broke it. There we go. There we go. I broke it. I broke my setup. I'm breaking it. My jank setup. Oh, and I looked straight into the light. Now I have a retina burn. Oh, what's going on? There we go. What's up, son, bro? It's going alright. Argo's you?
It's alright.
You sound a little quiet today. Where's my volume? My music. You didn't change anything with your setup, did you?
No.
My music volume might be just a little too high. So how's the life, son, bro? What's going on? What'd you do?
Nothing. It was your day.
No. It's alright. Not much happened.
There's that loud noise again.
Yeah, I smacked the thingy. I just did some grinding in Nier today.
How many hours have you done?
I don't know, actually. Like 3, 4.
So this is like what, like two sessions now of near grind?
Yeah. Luckily, I got the last, I think, of that shitty one that I needed.
Glad to hear it.
But there might be other shitty ones, so we'll see.
Are you gonna be able to finish it tomorrow?
Oh, I put Rumble on. No, I probably won't.
Some more Okami.
Yeah, I'll probably do it maybe on Friday next week. I have to try to grind up level 99 as well. I'm level 69 right now, so... Oh! I didn't wait for the ball to come down enough. Ooh, I suck.
If you're not grinding for level 69, then what's the point? You've already hit... What, are you gonna try to make it all the way to 420?
There is no 420. The developers are not dank enough. So I had to create another spreadsheet for fuck.
Oh,
Did you add that?
yeah.
I bumped the goal.
What?
Nope. Yeah. I ran out of boost, and I just got the thing.
Do you know if Angel's gonna be here for Monster Hunter?
She's not.
Oh, come on. I just spiked that.
Yeah, she could only make 3 days this week, so.
I just kind of want to do a Kolbe. Which I guess we could do it with just the two of us in Palicos.
Try to get a try to get a online session going. Hopefully, people join. That'll help us out a lot. People are very inconsistent with joining those.
Oh, that was almost a great freeze. Yeah, or maybe we could try to join someone else's session?
Oh, we could, yeah.
I imagine if I'm in your session and you join someone else's, I just get dragged along. I would imagine that's how it should work.
I don't know about that. I would think that it's going to relinquish the rights of the session.
I guess we'd have to both join the same session together.
Yeah, I could probably copy the session ID or something. I think anyone can copy the session ID.
Oh. Oh, they had a goalie.
Decided to run out of booze too. Oh! I had a glove too. I was trying to catch up to it.
Oh shit! I thought they shot that in.
So I was
had to get a new controller.
So
this is well, it's a used one.
Xbox One.
Yeah, and it was in basically perfect condition except the D-pad's a little mushy. I figured it's perfect for Rocket League because the D-pad only does quick chats anyways.
Yeah. Mushy as in like they might have gotten shit in it or something?
No, it was actually it was like the only controller they had where someone hadn't opened it up. Because you have to break that sticker.
Yeah, the factory seal or whatever.
Yeah. I need to get rid of WoW. I don't like WoW. It's so toxic. Am I in kickoff? Fuck. I'm in my menu. Okay. But yeah, the bumper was in really good shape and everything else felt real good and clean on it, so it's like a gradient one. It's like black at the top and then it's like a gradient in dark red.
Huh.
Pretty nice.
That's nice.
I'll use my other one for Monster Hunter and like anything else I play. Because Rocket League is just so rough on the bumpers.
Yeah, it is. On their shittily designed bumpers.
Yeah. Oh, teammate doing it.
Wow. Carry us. I was there as backup, but I didn't want to steal it because everything was taken care of. What? He won?
Warm up. Game of Rumble may not be the worst thing in the world. Got a new paint color.
So as I was watching, there was the Zelda speed runner that I watched. He found a new glitch today. I popped into his stream and was watching him test it out and like find the extent of all the stuff he can do with this glitch. Because there's a lot.
Damn it.
Because of you're messing with the bits. You're basically bit warping in the game.
Which game? Which Zelda?
Skyward Sword.
That's the one on the Wii?
Wii U. I think the Wii U? I don't think it was on the... Yeah, it was Wii U. Fuck, or was it? No, it was Wii! It was Wii, shit. The Wii U had a couple remakes.
It's always an exciting time for a speedrunner to find some new thing. It's like, oh, what the possibilities? How can we break the game with this? And just how much time can we shave off with this new technique?
Yeah, especially Skyward Sword, because there's lots of like real long sequences that you can't like get past. But with bit warping, you might be able to get past it. So
what is bit warping?
Manipulating the bits to like warp you to different parts of the game.
You got that?
Yeah. No.
Wow, you lied to me. Specifically asked, do you got that? You should have said, well, not if you run into me, jackass.
Yeah, it's a... Whoa, I'm doing a funky. So yeah, it was kind of neat, because I was watching him, he's like got a spreadsheet out, and he's... The thing with bit warping is there's so much to it. Like, there's so many different ways that you can manipulate the bits to have them... to like have them warp you to a place. So it's like, oh, this thing creates this bit in this address. So that means that if I can get that, like, can I achieve that bit in that address in this other place in order to fuck with the game? So he's like basically checking like every like location, which checks like almost every bit combination. It's pretty intense.
Oh man, that was a great pass.
But it's cool watching him, like, because he was in an emulator and he's checking like the bits in memory and shit. That was really neat.
It's like a lot of possibilities that he could discover by doing that.
Yeah.
How long is it going to take him to go through everything to see what's possible?
I don't know. He's looking for right now. He's not. I think he's not looking for every single possible thing, but he's looking for like, well, we want these skips in the game right now to speed up the run. So how can we? Ah! Oh.
Oh.
So he's like
there for that.
So how can we make this thing happen so that it skips a whole bunch of other shit? Oh.
Yeah, that's too bad. We were putting together a great attack there.
I risked it for the biscuit. I got nothing.
Yeah, we needed to break the stalemate, and we were knocking on the door there. We were doing some good shit.
There's one sequence that he figured out that you can skip, and it's the roller coaster sequence in the game. And that's just on rails. So it's finding that skip is really good.
It's gonna save a lot of time.
It's a couple minutes. So,
That's huge in a speedrun.
yeah. It is a
Come on, teammate.
like multi-hour speedrun, I think, but a minute's still pretty good.
Yeah.
But right now, I think they're trying to find a skip for a certain boss key because they haven't figured out a way to clip through the boss door or anything else.
Oh. 20 seconds. Oh shit, I just gave it right back to him. That's too bad. We played fairly well in that match.
Yeah.
Fuck. Shit was that?
Oh, I got the poof. Might have got the poof as well.
I don't know. I wasn't looking. Also, that poof is like slang for being gay. You might have the poof.
Is that slang for being gay?
Yeah. Yeah, but, calling someone a poof is calling them gay.
Since when? Forever?
Yeah, it's been a thing for a while.
I've never heard of that.
It was yeah, I didn't know either. It was in a I was watching Arrested Development. This is like probably like 5 years ago, and there's a character that's a magician, and he's like he says something like "I'm in poof" or something like that. He's like, "Oh my god, you can't say that." And he's like, "No, I mean Poof magazine," and it was like a magician's magazine. He's like on the front cover of the. But they made a joke about how like the gay guy in the office had already sued them for being called a poof. I didn't get the joke the first time I saw it. I had to like look it up. I couldn't understand like why would he be worried about saying that guy is just turtled. It's clearly not the most well used or most sensitive one, because like I never hear anybody else using it.
Oh, that guy was so close. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Maybe somebody used it at one point and I didn't know what it meant, and you know, I ignored it.
That's partly why I said it, just because like it's not something I'm used to either. But it was funny the way you used it. If I've already forgotten what you said, but if you were thinking of it,
I got the poof, I think is what I said.
Oh yeah, because you got the poof goal explosion.
Yeah.
Wow, first time.
that was so like lax too. Watch this. This guy comes flying in.
Just a perfect hit.
They probably think I'm some genius right now. I did a flick around him earlier, a roll flick, and then...
This guy's smurfing.
Oh, this guy's smurfing. He's probably a pro or some shit.
I bet he's a poof. Oh, man. Oh, you're using the little balls? You have little balls now?
Oh, yeah.
It only took till your third goal for me to notice.
I forgot. Like, after a while, I just forget what goal explosions I have on.
Yeah, you gotta mix it up to keep it fresh. I need to change mine.
Oh. Unfortunately, I don't have too many that I want to use.
Oh, he almost ruined his own guy. Ooh, you're lucky.
I was really trying to catch that. Get that before I can.
Mine. I worked for it.
Man, their defense is... Oh, the amount of double commits and just misses and shit. It's not very good. Oh, one guy left. That was Shepard hitting that, Jesus. See, I didn't really watch too many YouTube videos.
There was a new TRO, Right Opinion. It's about that girl that got into USC because her mom paid for it.
Oh, dang. That's cool. Should watch that. He said he was having a little bit of trouble with one of his videos.
Really?
Yeah, he posted like, because you can post updates on YouTube somehow. I don't really know how, but
Post updates. Where do you text?
Yeah, I only see them if I'm in the mobile app and I hit my subscriptions button.
Huh.
And so
that seems like a really obvious thing that YouTube would have, but I've never seen that on on desktop before.
Yeah, I don't even know how to find it on desktop.
What did he mean by trouble?
He just said he was having trouble like finding like information or certain answers to certain things.
I bet that they do this like a shitload of research for each video. It's always got so much information.
Yeah.
Every video is like really long.
And really well scripted and thought out.
Yeah.
Eminemina?
Wow.
Eminem. Good. It's a hard word to say. Fuck. Oh, I thought the guy had it, so I went for his hit way early. Oh boy. What a match indeed. Because Angel was talking about breakfast so much yesterday, I went to a breakfast place today, and it was delicious.
What'd you get?
Omelet with mushrooms and bacon and cheese. I'm not sure what else. I'm not sure what else was in it, but it was good. My mom's back in town, so Mom decided to come home early. My sister sounds like she's a little emotionally all over the place with the divorce.
I bet.
And like in bad ways, in terms of like he keeps trying to like convince her to just do separation rather than divorce. And she's not going for that, but she keeps doing like, oh yeah, I told him not to be here at the house or whatever many times, and he's here, but he's helping out, so I let him stay. Like, no,
Ugh.
no, don't do that. You have to emotionally separate this guy.
It's got to be a clean break. But then again, I'm not going to tell her what to do. It's got to be tough.
Yeah. I don't know what that guy was doing up on the wall. That was dumb.
The prospect of being a single mom can't be very enticing.
Yeah.
even though you know it's like the right decision.
Oh, there was a guy. Fuck.
Don't leave, teammate. We can turn this around.
Should have jumped for it. Yeah, and the whole, like, he wasn't helping in the first place, so now that he's helping, she's like, her brain's probably going like, oh, nice, like, this is great. You know,
This is what I always wanted.
I can finally accomplish the things that I wanted to in certain amounts of time.
But like, if you got back together, how long would that new behavior last?
Yeah, well, she knows that she can't, like, trust him, and so
Yeah.
she still doesn't want to get back with him. But it's just the fact that she's not, like, completely emotionally separating, which might be more brutal when I got my thing fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's tough. How's it going, Barry?
Rip. How you doing, Barry? Barra.
Was that supposed to be spit on me? I want your spit. Come on, spit me.
That might have been the case. It also should have a capital C. Or else it looks very underwhelming.
Yeah, it looks weird to have exclamation marks on a sentence that starts with a lowercase letter.
Yeah.
'Cause at the beginning it looks like it's very low key, and then it ends with enthusiasm.
Teammate! What the
Damn, I bumped the goalie
fuck,
too.
dude?
And he's now teammate's dead.
I tried to pinch, but it... Oh, I barely missed. Oh, I hate it.
Ah,
Oh, I had to bounce.
work it.
Should you add opening exclamation mark? Oh, you know, just we're not Spanish, so we don't have those. Those don't make any sense. They turn into a command otherwise.
Oh!
Teammate, I feel, has really let us down. He has just really let us down. Whoa. Had a little bit of a wobble there.
Come on.
Oh.
We have no goalie.
Yeah, you hit to the center.
Oh, that was a terrible hit.
Oh, I almost hit it too. Oh.
Leonard,
Oh, I suck. That was underneath it.
give me something, teammate.
There you go.
We might be fucked.
Whoop.
Fuck, 30 seconds. God damn it.
Okay. Ooh, I barely got a hit on it. Wow.
Oh my god, what just happened?
Wow, their whole defense just had an aneurysm. Oh, God.
You were the only one down there too. I'm glad you got that worked out.
Oh.
Easy does it, teammate. Stay sharp.
Freaking Cat and K stream last night. There was a guy who came in and just said, wow, he's like, first thing he says is something like, wow, you really suck. Only 24 viewers, you should stop trying.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And then Captain just says, hi, how's it going? Does his normal thing, and then he says something like, I forget, it was like, I mean, I think he says something along the lines of like, be nice or else, you know, you're gonna get booted. And the guy said, he called him a pussy. And then, yeah, he got banned.
Yeah, fuck you. That sounds like a guy just trolling.
Yeah, it's just like,
because 24 is like not that bad.
It's not bad.
I feel like in the early kind of lower regions of Twitch. Fuck, I went online to look at a No Man's Sky Twitch one time just because I wanted to see some gameplay of what the game looks like right now, and I think the highest was like 30 views. Like the highest guy playing No Man's Sky on Twitch was like 30 views.
Yeah.
What was Cap playing?
Hollow Knight.
Oh fuck.
Trying to get another hit on it. I didn't mean to send it that way either. And it's like, okay. Like, if the guy pops in, it's like, alright, but bye.
I mean, you've got to be like trying to get banned at that point. Like, what do you think is gonna happen?
Yeah, what do you think? Do you think you're gonna like really bum out like the streamer? Like maybe, but really, then they just ban you. Like, that's it, done. It's so easy.
And then you got people going around trying to spoil Avengers just to fuck with people.
Yeah.
Just like causing chaos just because they think it's funny. Probably dumbass 14-year-olds. Boom.
I'm glad I was real slow there. He thought I was going for a quick one.
This thing's going with you, Barry. You got school tomorrow, don't you? School's like almost done.
Did you beat New Game Plus? Oh, this song. Yeah.
Barry's probably gonna like 100% the game in the next couple days.
Yeah, his teammate. Why?
Yeah, that was one of the worst touches I've seen all night.
I was gonna do that.
No Man's Sky has like really improved since 2016. I can't believe it was 2016.
Yeah, and I think they're coming out with another update here pretty soon. Something like that.
That's partly why I was looking into it, because there's that new, I think called Beyond or something, like a really big update.
Yeah, when I saw Next, I watched Vinesauce play Next.
Oh, teammate, come on! We had a breakaway there.
Oh, damn. Cam always gets trolls. Then they become normal viewers because they find Captain really chill. And
yeah, like of all the
untrollable.
people to troll, you're gonna troll that guy. nicest people on Twitch. Oh, nice. That sounds like an all-night game sesh to me, Barry.
Oh.
Been watching this TV show called Barry. It's like incredibly funny.
TV show called Barry?
Yeah, just Barry.
Oh.
This guy's a hitman, but he's like real depressed with his job. He's like everything's in his life is just sad, and he's just kind of like going through the motions at this point. And he stumbles upon this like acting class, and he's like, "Oh, I want to do that." It's just like it gives him like a new purpose, but he still has to he's still tangled up, and he still has to do some of these hits because he's. Oh fuck! I fucked up. It's just really funny because it's like they're like, okay, get up there and act out a scene from your. What was Timmy doing there? He drove away from it. Like act out a thing from like your personal life, and he's standing in front of a class of like 20 people, and he's just shitting himself and shaking. And then like 5 minutes later, he's out doing like a hit on these mafia guys, and he's like bored.
That's weird. It's like a.
Damn, what a shot.
Like a different environment, you know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't think that they would. You think they'd be stone cold, and they're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense because he's like he was a Marine, so he's got all these combat skills and stuff, and he's been in tough situations, but then having to like be emotionally vulnerable in front of strangers is like, oh fuck, I can't do that. Like it actually makes sense. Like I could see someone being like that.
There's this one that I saw recently. I saw a preview for it. It was this guy that I think like is doing bad shit in his life, but he has like a imaginary friend. It's like a unicorn or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, that sounds familiar actually.
It's so he's like talking to himself, to his imaginary friend.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Fuck, neither was I. I got a block.
It just came out so weird.
And of course, teammate hit it in. Mr. 68 points has been doing so much dumb shit during the match.
It's just one of those nights for teammates, isn't it?
Probably. Oh God!
But yeah, the show Barry is just—it's darkly funny. Because it's like people are dying, but it's just hilarious and how weird how the shit goes down. Fuck. Yeah, it's a great show.
It kind of bums me out that I'm like no longer into live action shit much anymore. Cause like I just get so bored when I watch them, but I want to like people enjoy them, and I want to enjoy some of the shows. There you go, someone hit it. Done.
I've been kind of conflicted because I really like, gosh dang, I really like anime, and there was a GIF on Reddit of just like this cute anime girl at like a fair, and she like, so I think it was one of those films where you like throw darts at the balloons or something.
Yeah.
But she bops the table. All 3 darts fly up in the air. In one motion, she like grabs them and throws all 3 at the same time. And just the animation's so fluid and awesome.
Yeah.
It was really pretty, and it's like, obviously I like really well constructed live action shit for the story and the writing. But there is something to be said about like the visual treat that anime is.
Yeah.
I haven't the last 3 or 4 anime I've tried, I haven't engaged with the story as much, and that's gonna keep me coming back more when it's a TV show.
Yeah.
I want to find. I keep watching Giga stuff because I want to find my next anime to like fall in love with. Megalobox was fine. It had a really cool style. Again, like all the spectacle of it was really cool, but the characters are actually not that great. Oh, after a while, and I don't know. I just didn't feel like finishing it.
Oh. Like with me, I think I might have a higher tolerance for that sort of stuff, or maybe the visual spectacle means more to me on those, and evens it out. I don't know, because I can get into anime really easily. Out of like all the animes that I've watched over the last like year or so, there was only one that I was like, I did not like that. That was dumb. And that was that, oh, fuck. That was that, Magic High School one.
Which one?
It was a Magic High School thing.
Oh, wait, you said you didn't like it. Never mind.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I was gonna say, I would love to watch a Magic High School anime show that's good.
Yeah.
I forgot, you started off by saying you didn't like it.
Yeah, I hated it. That was the one I watched at my sister's house, and like the girl was obsessed with her brother. Like wanted to fuck her brother the whole time. Like any word that he said, she basically just gushed on the floor. And it was just not. Every time there was magic powers on the screen, I was like, this is awesome. But then all of the characters and shit, ooh, damn it. All the characters and shit were just not good. Except for the main character I like.
I'm thinking of checking out maybe even like a slice of life, because I don't even necessarily need. I feel like shows that have fighting, a lot of times that's like the fighting is center stage, and they don't care as much about telling a compelling story because they know you're there for the fights. I feel like My Hero Academia is doing a great job of making you care about it. That show just has a ton of heart, and but it's also visually appealing. Obviously, some of those fight scenes are incredible.
Yeah.
But I feel like a slice of life is going to feel a lot more like a live-action show in that, like, we can't rely on our fight scenes, so we have to make our story and characters good, or at least, you know, a good one would be like that.
Yeah.
Although I am kind of craving some good fight scenes. I get some good anime fight scenes, man.
Yeah.
Like Avengers Infinity War, I thought had some amazing fight. The fight with Thanos and Doctor Strange, oh my god, I've watched that GIF like 8 times. But it's very rare for movies to hit that level of like, holy shit, this fight is incredible. God damn it. But I feel like there's a lot of anime that can achieve something roughly as exciting as that fight from Infinity War.
Yeah.
It's just a lot easier to do in animation than it is in live action.
I feel it's a lot easier, and I feel that the Japanese are like really good at it too.
Like the Japanese audience can just get on board with people having crazy powers way faster than a Western audience.
Yeah, I think Western
Like
audience,
every one of those characters in Marvel needed like their own setup movie. Like we have to explain why they have crazy ass powers and shit. And the Japanese are just like, fuck it. It happens. They're just awesome. You can start your anime with like a badass fight with crazy powers, and no one is going to question it.
Yeah. That was the thing, is like with my counselors, we talked about movies at one point. She said that she can't, like,
Ah, come on.
she said that she can't, she has to know like the backstory for stuff, or else she just can't do it. I was like, you can't just like exclude that from your mind and just say, oh well, there's this character, and if it's not an important plot point to necessarily know what's going on with that, but she's like, no, I have to know it. So like for the Avengers movies, she has to. She's like, I have to watch all the previous ones. I'm like, really? Like, you do?
Well, I mean, it does improve, like, a fight that isn't as crazy, but you care about the fight is going to be like more memorable than a fight that has better spectacle, but you don't care like who wins or whatever. You're just, oh, come on. Infinity War is my favorite anime. Oh man, I would love a fucking Doctor Strange anime. Holy shit.
What's up with people just like, right as they secure a victory, they all of a sudden they start to shit talk?
I was coming in too hot there. Damn it.
GG on Team Jet. But like with her, it's not the fact that she doesn't care, it's she's like gets confused. And she said that like she doesn't exactly know what's going on. I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't necessarily matter. You know what I mean? That's like that's information you don't necessarily need to know in order to enjoy this, or at least to watch it, to understand it. She's like, no, I have to know. Okay.
It is weird how much we like violence. You know, like real life violence happening to me would be life-changingly terrifying.
Yeah.
But it's like the most interesting thing that happens in most of the media I consume.
It's a lot of that's a fantasy element, right? Of like, this doesn't happen in my life, and I never want it to happen in my life. But what if it did happen in my life?
Yeah, but like specifically, why is it that we enjoy violence? Like a fantasy about becoming rich and being able to buy whatever you want, like that's an understandable fantasy. That would improve the life you currently have. If your life involved like tracking down spies and car chases and shit, you'd be terrified. But to see it is like really cool. Like to imagine yourself as Jason Bourne would be, it seems like it'd be a fun time.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like make any kind of statement. I just thought it's kind of interesting that we find violence to be so entertaining.
Yeah. Obviously, sexual fantasies are pretty easy. On
Sexual violence? I mean, no.
Yeah,
sexual fantasies. Yeah.
It's kind of easy why we find that as a something we.
Yeah, that
enjoy.
makes sense. It's like obviously I would want to have lots of good sex. That sounds like a fun time. Yeah, sports fantasy.
Fuck me.
Being good at sports would be a fun time. Like players enjoy being good at their sport.
There's also like famous fantasy and shit like that too.
Yeah.
That's why
all of that stuff is stuff that you would actually enjoy having in real life, but violence is that one it's kind of weird conceptually.
Yeah.
I fantasize about being a good Rocket League player one day.
Yeah, one of these days. I'm not holding my breath though for that.
Mm-hmm.
thing is with like Rocket League pro stuff is like, no matter how much we play, we're not gonna go pro.
No.
That takes so much effort to become pro.
Yeah.
Fucking training and shit. Like you actually have to like play a lot.
Yeah, I really feel at that point you're going. It's going to. There at least going to be moments where it's not fun anymore. Oh shit! I thought teammate was back. Oh, he's dead.
God.
Fuck.
Yeah, it becomes job at that point, and
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck that.
I mean, Justin seems to enjoy it a lot, but I don't feel that he's like.
I guarantee you there are times where he's playing because he's trying to get better, not because he's having fun though. And I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, but I wonder, like, because for him, getting better is fun. You know what I mean? Because that's all he's about is like winning and shit like that. Oh my god, I almost scored that.
Playing the game to get better is fun, but doing like training packs and shit to the point where
Yeah,
you're not enjoying yourself.
It's a monotony and shit. Like,
Yeah,
that's why
I can see that losing its appeal.
That's why I never do training packs, man. They bore the fuck out of me.
Yeah. I still haven't downloaded the Steam Workshop training stuff.
Yeah, that'd be nice. There's some goofy ones in there. I saw one that had like rail grinding, like Tony Hawk. They had like rails and stuff, so this guy was like just doing a whole bunch of different grinds on a rail.
Teammate? What? There's no teammate behind me. I thought there was.
He double committed.
I watch that YouTube channel Sunless Khan, and he's shown some really fucking crazy mods of like turning it into a first-person shooter, where you shoot balls out of the front of your car to hit the ball into the goal. Like you can shoot at the ball, or you can shoot other cars. Holy shit! I intended to do that, and it was a perfect shot. But of course they blocked it.
I was trying to shoot it wide.
Swear to God, every time I do a shot that's like legit good, someone makes an incredible save. It's always my dumbass shots that go in.
Oh.
There was one where there was like hide and seek.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
In a fucking castle.
Oh.
He made a video about the epic takeover.
Fuck. I was trying to hit that real hard.
This game used to be Epic, now it's owned by Epic. And one guy said, I was gonna buy this on Steam, but now I'm not. It's like, wow. Yeah, thanks. We lost such a valuable potential sale.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Like, well, no, now you're gonna buy it on Epic. Still, though, like...
I just love that that guy wrote that like someone's gonna read it and go, oh no, we lost a sale.
Oh no.
Epic's like, thank God, we don't want you giving Steam any more money. Like, if you wanted to stick it to Epic, you could go buy it on Steam at full price.
Buy it right now.
Yeah.
You hate this arena. What?
The one you were in, or the one we're in? I can't imagine you're that upset about. I mean, we don't like this map either, but Starbase isn't enough to go, fuck.
The skybox is kind of pretty, but
yeah,
all the Fisher-Price toys around it aren't.
Shakiro? Shariko? Shakira. Oh, baby, when you talk
Shrek-Hero.
like that.
Did you see the? I posted on Twitter again. I don't expect you to have seen it, some bro, because I forgot to post it in Discord. It was a Shrek. It was like one of those, you know, those dog like courses that people will train their dogs to run through. They'll run like through the tube and.
I thought you said dog horses. I was like, what?
Oh god. Dog.
It's like that would be something you'd post on your Twitter though, because it's horse related.
But it was like, yeah, it was a dog course, and somebody basically taking their dog through the course, but instead of a dog, they edited in a little mini Shrek, like a 3D Shrek running through the course.
It's amazing what people will do for a shitpost. Like, that must have taken some serious work.
Yeah, especially to edit out the dog.
Yeah. I think I saw the thumbnail of that on Reddit. Oh, fuck, teammate.
Oh.
Read that guy like a goddamn fiddle.
Oh my god. Oh. No.
I was out of boost. I had to try.
That was the team that shit on us last game too, but they didn't shit on us after that. I'm still debating on it whether or not to play Sekiro after Wind Waker randomized, or play Celeste after Wind Waker randomized. The
Celeste is that like 2D side-scrolling platforming.
Yeah, kind
like
of
really tough game.
Yeah, kind of Meat
That
Boy.
deals with like anxiety and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow, they're already gone.
And you know, like it probably won't take that many hours. Because it's just like, you know, it's a little indie game with levels and shit. Like some of them will be hard, sure, but probably won't be like. Oh.
What?
We don't deserve it.
With a stronger bus, he can push you on one of the wooden beams. I actually like the Lady Butterfly fight a lot. I know some people bitched about that. I beat her in like 2 or 3 tries. And it's not because I watched a YouTube video on how to beat her and then copied exactly what he did. It's totally not why.
I'm trying to figure out which direction you're going in and what you're doing. Oh god. I hit the ceiling and it's just, oh, it's all awkward.
Fuck, I ruined it. Oh, they passed it for us. Damn.
I only had the AI to beat, unfortunately. Or else that would have been cool. But if I play Celeste, I'll play Sekiro after Celeste. So it's like, oh, Bieber 420 Squad 69 Kush YOLO swag joined the match. Wow. Those are a bunch of like elite internet dank words.
The dankest of words.
And he put them all together. It's crazy.
Those words are so dank, they're practically dabbing.
Oh my god, did you see that Inside Gaming video?
Yeah.
Top 10 dabs.
Yeah.
What was kind of interesting about that video is the fact that look at all these dabs that were in gaming for the longest time that I didn't know about.
Some of them clearly weren't like real dabs.
They were close.
They were just like characters. It was really close. Like good enough that it was really kind of funny to see. Just like one bent arm, one straight arm, and then like face going towards the bent arm. I was like, God, you really found a lot of examples of that.
Yeah,
that was pretty good. Some of them were legit dabs, obviously.
Yeah. I didn't like that a couple of them were like intentional dabs. I was just like, well, the Luigi and well, actually Luigi they showed one where he actually just dabbed, like, because in Rabbids they like legit gave him a dab on purpose because it's Ubisoft and it was 2018 or whatever. But yeah, and a lot with the anime games like that. The dab pose was like a very anime-esque pose. I mean, I don't know what you were gonna do there with that, but you're gonna hit it in front of our net. Oh, that wasn't meant to do that. So, that guy's accent was pretty good. He was sound like a child. Oh shit! Oh shit! If I wouldn't have rotated my car in the air. Teammate was right behind you. What the fuck? Far post, dude. I have 7 shots on goal. So yeah, near I had to make a spreadsheet with like, these are the materials I need to upgrade my weapons. And so I will find the grinding spots online for them. And so I could total out all the things for... Thing is, though, I didn't like go online to look at all the levels that I needed. I just looked at my current ones. So once I upgrade all my weapons, I'm gonna have to re-look at the, the mats I need again and go grinding again. But whatever. I did find some new stuff though while I was out grinding. I found a another like report thing. Another like piece of lore. And I'm gonna have to fight one of the secret bosses here pretty soon. I think I got a perb. Got a perb.
Alright.
Perb time. Got my freaking headphones tangled up in my microphone there.
Got this really weird glitch where it refuses to show me what my pink car looks like.
Huh.
Like it shows purple, then I scroll down to like my orange car, and it just switches back. I even press the left stick in, which is supposed to change to your other car, but it stays the same.
Oh, that's weird.
What color do you see right now?
Like for your tires are pink?
No, my car.
It's like purple and white.
Yeah, that's actually the pink car.
Huh.
Yeah, see? Now I'm in the... That's like a pinkish magenta type of...
Yeah, it's like a purple pink. Purple pink.
But the other car is like dark purple.
Yeah, that was the one I saw, was the dark purple. They just said pink in my song. It said pink no party.
Get in there. Get your ass right in there.
It's kind of neat and near. So I got a couple pod programs too, and they're okay. I didn't really use them because they didn't look very good. But I got a upgrading my pod. I upgraded the pod, and the pod like gained a new ability after I upgraded it. That I think like I never knew about this ability before. So I wonder if I get the pod to level 4, what's going to happen. Not it. Because like now, so the one pod that does like a laser, like silly string thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you hold it down, you'll see eventually as you're firing, you'll see like the pod will get like a burst of white around it, and then after you let go of the fire button, it shoots all of these like lasers in straight lines, just like shotguns it, and then they all like go random directions, and then they all bounce off of like the air at some point. So they're like ricocheting off the air and walls too. And so it just becomes this like gauntlet of just lasers going every which direction for the enemy. It's really cool looking.
I really like that one where you do like lines going in each, like a star pattern on the ground, and then those like light spears or something come down.
Yeah,
that's a really cool looking attack.
Yeah, that's one of the ability things.
Oh, you good job beating the boss with the erection. Barry.
Nice, Barry.
Barry's so good at video games.
He's too good at video games.
Yeah, Barry, calm down.
He's probably playing as Lucas or Zelda in Sekiro.
Quit showing off. Leave some good for the rest of humanity.
Oh. But yeah, that like laser every which direction thing is like always on the pod. You can do that and the spears. It's really cool.
Nice.
Or you can do that in whatever other ability. It's just like that pod's hidden ability or something. And I just wonder like if I upgraded to level 4, is it what's it gonna do then?
Yeah.
So, but God, upgrading the pods is such a bitch. I just grazed it with my underdick. I felt it.
It's kind of crazy because like you were already way too powerful.
Yeah.
And now you have to like grind a shitload to get even more powerful.
We'll see with the hidden bosses.
You think just typing sorry in the chat with a sad face is enough?
Yeah.
If you were really sorry, you'd come over here and like beat Sekiro for me. You would make me good at video games if you actually cared.
It's true. You'd coach him. Maybe, you know, smack him on the butt every once in a while and go for it, champ.
Barry, you never smack me on the butt. Why is that?
And then it might get a little too intimate. You might cross a border, a line.
I mean, we'd have to.
Oh yeah, you'd have to cross a border. That's true. One of you two would.
Yeah.
But how are you supposed to cross the border if the wall's gonna be there? Am I right?
I'll take my walls down for you, Barry.
Did you watch my dumb, freaking like cowboy video thing?
Yeah. If I had seen that video, I would have immediately thought of you.
Really?
I'd be like, this is something Ashton would like. I need to show you.
I like it, and I don't know why. It's just goofy.
I can tell. I can tell this is just like your humor.
I just love all the dumb interactions between them. Boy, you do look good. What you mean? Oh, we find that pole that was up your ass they were talking about. No. You're at a 5, I'm gonna need you at a 10. Or the IPA part where the guy's just like, your dad's you drank too much IPAs, and the other guy's just like, oh no 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 no. Just so dumb. The birds are acting up today.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they got into a character like that, I'm jealous of.
Have you gotten that black, white, and red banner?
Yeah. That was, I think, in the last Rocket Pass, wasn't it?
I don't know. I didn't think I had it.
Oh no, it's in this one. Never mind. I haven't gotten it. Tier 63. I would like it, but it's... I don't like that it's all paint. It looks like
It's not geometrical enough.
Yeah. The colors are good.
I like geometrical, but I also really like messy watercolor kind of look.
I love my edges.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you like to be edgy.
As you can...
You like to edge all night long to edges
It's true. I spend hours edging.
while being edgy.
That's why I like this car, is because it has a little bit of swoops, but then just lots of angles. Just...
Some would even call you the Lord of Edge.
Yeah. Lord Edge and his vassals.
And 3 more episodes of Game of Thrones.
There was only 6 this season, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I barely missed.
There was a really big battle last Sunday's episode.
Yeah, I heard it was just like
A lot of people-
all battle.
Yeah, I think it's the longest single battle ever put to film.
Oh, yeah,
It was like
good.
an hour and a half of one single battle. And it was just so much dumb shit. Like, I'm no battle historian, and even I was able to pick out some really stupid shit that they did. Because they're in a castle, and they have like the zombie dudes coming at them from the front, and they put their goddamn catapults outside of the castle. It's just so stupid.
Yeah, well,
You put them inside the castle so the zombies can't get to them.
so you can keep firing over the wall.
Yeah. I mean,
The Edging Lord, yeah. One of my official titles, the Edging Lord. Lord of the Edging. Lord of the,
that's a cool little explosion.
Lord of the Orgasm Denial. I'll go
It's like white with then like black edges. That's really cool.
Was Old Man? No, I don't think that. It's not Old Man. I am an old man. I don't think I'm hick enough to have that kind of title. It's Old Man Ruashua!
A long gray wizard beard.
Oh. Ruashua the Old? Or the Gray, maybe?
Yeah.
You're playing Dang It Grandpa with Old Man Ruashua. I don't know how you play a story game with an old man with multiplayer, but shit.
Butt shit.
How's the Dang It Grandpa going? Haven't you beat that already? It's like it's not a very long game, isn't it? Unless you like. If you're Okami and you're like discussing shit, I can. Like Okami's playthrough is going to be way longer than anyone else's. You watched Okami play? Yeah, but I thought you got it like a while ago. Maybe time's just going by way too slow in my brain. Even though time went by really fast today because of my grinding and watching. Oh, don't bump me. Oh,
Injure edging.
He bumped me into his own goalie. Watch this. Watch. Blip! Whoa!
Oh, man.
You're missing a prayer bead, and I don't know where it is. Have you checked your butt? Like anal beads? It's a sex thing. A gob to sleep. You gotta gob to sleep, you know? Go to Bob's Burgers, gob to sleep. That's my Bob's Burger impression. It's top notch.
Which person are you impersonating?
Mr. Bob Burger.
Mr. Bob Burger? That's the guy that does the Archer. What was that goalie doing?
Give me a chance. Mr. Bob Burger. You can tell I watched the show. I've seen the show like 10 times and I did not enjoy it.
Bob's Burgers?
Yeah. It's too dry. Like maybe dry. I don't know. What's dry? Is that dry the word? It's like really
dry means you don't think it's funny.
Right.
It is. It's very simple.
Yeah.
I didn't like it at first, but it grew on me when I kind of stopped. Like a lot of the humor is very safe, and that's usually like what a killer for me. But I really came around to it. It's a very unique show.
Yeah. I'll give it unique for sure. And all the rest of the stuff. But you're saying I'm not like saying that other stuff was wrong.
Yeah.
But
like I totally get why you don't like it. It's not
zany enough. That's
yeah, it does play it very straight and
low energy.
Mm-hmm.
Got him.
But I kind of it's like if I'm in the mood for that, it really hits that niche well. Of just kind of like this is just a simple family, and you know some very silly stuff happens, but it's all very grounded and chill.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And we have a Zelda on our team. Arashi no Uta. Arashi. I know Uta's song. I don't know what Arashi is.
It's a feels good show more than it is a comedy.
Yeah, like a
Bob's Burgers.
maybe like a almost like a slice of life, but an American version of slice of life.
Yeah, that's an interesting way. I hadn't thought of that. It is kind of like that. I mean, it is trying to be funny. Like, it has jokes and shit, and if those don't land, because like I said, they're very safe jokes.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of like stupid puns and shit. But it's like the show's just kind of endearing and heartwarming for me, and that's not usually something I like. I kind of can't stand heartwarming, but I don't know, that one got me. But it's not a show I've ever recommended to anyone, because
yeah.
I also don't think it's like that special.
Yeah. I view it almost like a modern day Simpsons, but like even less zany than The Simpsons does.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched all The Simpsons.
It just has that kind of pace and energy in my head.
Yeah, because Simpsons is all about like that one family unit kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, heartwarming is disgusting. Like if the end, if you're trying to make me have like heartwarming feels and like, oh, the dogs are best friends now, I'm just gonna puke, because like, fuck that.
If there's not enough dog death in it, I probably won't watch it.
Right? Like if there's not an animal that dies in the first 30 minutes, you're wasting my time.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of the same people tonight.
Prayer beads like an Okami. So, Meep, was that the weapon? Was prayer beads the weapon, or are those the collectibles? I forget.
You know, Barry, if you run out of room in your ass for those beads, there are other places you can shove them.
Or you can just make room.
You can get a bigger ass.
Try a little harder. Well, there's the rosaries type weapon, and they are beads. Because I just got that weapon that like swirls around the dog, and it's like an electric whip thing. And I fought the lightsaber man.
You always put them up my ass.
The lightsaber man was really cool. His name is like Waka. And I have like 2 of the stray beads. If you get all 100, it makes you invincible and gives you infinite ink. That doesn't sound fun at all. That's just... I don't even like that as a reward. Unless you could like switch it off, then whatever.
Is it one of those things where, like, if you take away the limitations, then, like, what's the point?
Yeah, the combat's already pretty dang easy as it is. Like, why would I be invincible? And the ink system, like, I haven't ran out of ink yet. Like, I kind of did once, but really. The lightsaber man was a little tough, but that's because I just had bad timing on my shield.
Lightsaber man?
Yeah, he had like a lightsaber katana. He was really cool.
I haven't seen any of your footage yet.
You see me struggle with the voices. Oh, I will? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I imagine that the combat's going to get a little harder, but I'm not expecting like Bloodborne or Dark Souls hard.
Oh shit, that one really went. You will.
A certain stupid ass minigame. If I do the minigame, do I have to do the minigame?
You're talking to the guy that has beaten many Bloodborne and Hollow Knight bosses first try without breaking a sweat. There was no sweat involved whatsoever.
Yeah, I got rid of my sweat, actually.
His sweat glands were digitally removed. That was a cool pass.
In terms of like, because Okami's kind of like a action adventure, almost character action-y kind of game, and it's been the combat has been not even like near automata levels of complex or anything like that, which isn't necessarily a bad thing for the game. It's just like I don't expect the combat to get much harder. I fucking pumped the ball. Give it a nice hug. Ooh, that reminds me. Maybe if I play Metal Gear Rising, or when I play Metal Gear Rising, after Okami, I might play it on hard mode. I'm not sure. Oh, I didn't reset my jump on the ceiling. Fuck.
Oh!
Nope. Go for a blast, Cola. Give it a good blast. Yeah.
Thank you.
Finally, we did it.
Call me a good amount of times.
Oh, let me ask you: is there more combos? Like, so I unlocked the 4th attack of my combo by the head flipped man. Yeah, there are more attacks I get in my string, or is it just those 4? Oh no! Oh no! Maybe. Because 4 is like a really low amount IMO. Oh, you found the bead? Time to shove it up here.
Good. Whose ass was it up?
Oh, left it in the dog. Oh no.
No.
Oh! Teammate, that was so close, but if he would have left it to me, I might have had it. You can unlock a 4th attack for all 3 weapon types. Because like the 4th attack doesn't seem like a finisher. It doesn't seem like, yeah, you're done with the combo. That's the move. Oh, we got him. Stuff like the P technique.
Teammate!
Oh. You are dog and you have piss? Excuse me?
Teammate!
I wish I had boost. Ugh.
Oh no.
Oh, he hit it barely out of my reach. Oh, that ain't good. Okay, that's better.
Oh.
It was up some gecko's cloaca. A cloaca, you say? Do geckos have a cloaca? That's the ass vagina, right? The ass vagine.
I don't know what that is.
Because like birds have cloacas, right? Or they shit and they pee
I
out
didn't know that was the name of it.
of the same orifice or whatever. Right? Am I getting that right?
That sounds right. I just didn't know the name of it. Barry the reptile expert.
You can piss on demons and collect their teeth.
In Okami?
Boy, that out of context, that would be a weird sentence. Reptiles and burbs? Well, burbs come from reptiles. So, right? Isn't that how it worked in the evolutionary line at some point?
Yeah, because not all dinosaurs were reptiles or something. Like they split, and then the dinosaurs that are like avian are the ones that are still here today.
No!
But the reptile-ish ones died out. This game's gotta end.
Fuck, that was not as fast. An all-in-one hole. That's not all in one. Where's the mouth? If I don't have my mouth and my anus combined, what's the point? No. That was a big one.
Shit. I don't like this.
You can get an upgraded version of that power that lets you...
This game won't end.
That lets you poop bombs. Oh.
Watch it.
No save for me.
Oh, we missed!
Yeah!
Oh, we win.
That lets you lay poop bombs and get even more teeth. Really? I didn't expect that out of Okami. That's true. Starfish and sea cucumbers have a real all-in-one hole. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Are we still in that double XP thing?
I think so.
Ooh, shield glitch. Cool. I wonder what the hell. Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, I was thinking about trying that one out.
I still can't see my other car. They're both purple.
That's strange. Man, if you had an all-in-one hole and still had a tongue, you could tongue everything at the same time.
It'd be a lot less work.
I wouldn't have to try anymore. I wouldn't have to freaking do all the yoga that I'm doing.
That's why you're doing all the yoga?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd like yoga. It's probably real good for you, but I don't think I'd ever get into it.
It feels good. I like it. So like
Joe Rogan's really into hot yoga.
Oh, I wouldn't want that. I mean, it's already
Yeah,
hot
that sounds
enough.
terrible.
I put a fan directly on me.
Fucking gets up at like 7 in the morning to go do it. Like, god damn. To like start your day with hot yoga. Fuck off. He's also into sensory deprivation tanks stuff. Apparently, him talking about it on his podcast made like an explosion of those. Joe Rogan gets like 10 million listens on his podcast and his YouTube channel and shit. He's like a huge fucking brand now.
Oh.
No!
Oh! That was such a good move, too!
Had one, he's got one like installed in his house.
Oh, wow.
Because he uses it so often.
Oh, that guy went for it.
I don't think I would enjoy those.
I don't know if I would. I would like to try it once, though.
Yeah, it'd probably be neat to try it, but it's not something I would like fall in love with, I bet.
Not something I'd pay for either.
Yeah. I booted him into teammate who had Goku Fist active. I really like this decal. Oh my god! god, I thought we were fucked. You unfucked us.
Oh, I hope that's in. That's not.
Ah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Guy came in for a
Enjoy.
demo. I had Goku Fist.
Enjoy your fucking.
Like, I literally activated Goku Fist before he even started to come for me, and then... Oh, God. And then he came for me, and he just ran into me and he died. Like, what are you doing? Oh.
Nice.
I might have accidentally hit the goalie there, because I got boosted. Let me see. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't expect...
It'd be really cool if we could, like, reverse engineer the way starfish regrow limbs.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh.
That was a fast ball.
There's a couple of things that's really terrifying. Like messing up your back, losing a limb. Stuff that you just know that like medical science right now can't deal with. You're just kind of screwed.
Yeah. Having to remove an organ because of cancer or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if you could just regrow organs.
Yeah. The stem cells. I know that stuff can do some crazy shit.
But like, be able to, in a lab, like, here I just created a full liver, and it's for this blood type.
Yeah. I feel like people were arguing against stem cell research for the longest time, but then I just haven't heard much about it.
Yeah. I think it was the whole, like, oh, they're taking stem cells from aborted fetuses.
Oh, I know why. Yeah, it was that religious. I just meant, like, I haven't heard anything about it since then. I haven't heard people arguing against it. I haven't heard that, like, they're still doing it. I don't know anything about it now. It was a real hot button issue for a while.
Yeah.
Again, the religious component was a big reason people were arguing against it, which I think is pretty stupid.
Yeah. That's not advanced this medical field. That isn't, like, hurting anybody in addition, right? But, you know, some people have the conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Like baby farms and shit. Oh, I just teleported to a goddamn it.
Yeah, sometimes I just use up a freeze or a teleport because I want to get rid of it, and then like a second later they spike it, and I'm like, oh, I feel stupid.
Yeah. I was like, oh, the ball's going across the field, let's just teleport down the field. Oh, shit. This song is my favorite goddamn math rock song. It's so good.
No, what? What? What?
What the fuck?
Did you see how many times I got teleported as I was hookshotting?
Yeah.
And I knocked it into teammate. That was wild.
I had glove too, so I think we had a guaranteed goal there. Yeah, boost me twice. Grab on it. Jump.
Oh my goodness. You knocked it into yourself.
That one was good.
Gotta pay the troll toll if you want to get in the boys' hole.
Excuse me? Oh no, I fucked up my jump. Oh no.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Remember I told you Danny DeVito would have made a great Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah.
It's like was like actually on the front page of the Always Sunny in Philadelphia subreddit today.
Really?
Yeah.
That he would have made a great one.
Mm-hmm. They even like showed him a picture of like him in like a red shirt just to get as close as possible.
That's great.
It's like, damn, I could have posted that. That was my idea.
Yeah.
Jackass. He's probably listening to the stream.
Probably. We got a fan though. Hi Reddit. I love you. Sometimes.
Saw a thing about Mount Everest and how it's real shitty that it's become a tourist attraction. There's a whole bunch of people are just leaving their trash there as they climb up the mountain. Like when they don't need something, they just toss it.
That's dumb.
And because there was a big cleanup effort. There was like something like hundreds of pounds of trash was cleaned up off of Mount Everest just recently. That's hot? You think it's hot that we're throwing our trash on Mount Everest? Wow, Mifa. You get off to some weird stuff. And it's like, it's not just that some people throw their trash, because if you're responsible, you can bring like a trash bag with you and just make sure that you don't leave it on the mountain. But when you get like obviously climbing Mount Everest is tough. I think 1 in like 100 people or something end up dying.
Jesus.
But it's not the hardest mountain to climb.
Sure.
There's a lot harder ones, and yeah, I'm gonna get to the bodies pretty soon. And there are, the Sherpas are doing like a lot of the hard work and setting up ropes and like finding the easiest paths and stuff. So you're mostly just grab onto the rope and walk in the direction they tell you and shit. It's still difficult, but it's gotten to be a thing where like
it's one of those things too, like years of like people doing it accumulated to this, not like it's always been like this.
Right. And so because it's gotten easier and because it's considered the tallest, it's actually not, but we'll get to that in a second too. That's the one that most people want to do, and the government there is like pretty poor, so they kind of have to just suck it up because those tourists are dumping a shitload of money into their country, so they just kind of have to live with it. But even if you say, I'm not going to be the one to leave my trash on the mountain, you still have to shit and pee on the way up. So there's just like tons and tons
of
shit and pee all over Mount Everest now, which is a real bummer for it's a great like nature monument out there, and now it's just totally affected by the humans.
Pissed all over it, literally.
Yeah, but yeah, there's so many people have.
I find out of all the things though, piss and poop is not the worst. You know what I mean? Like, if you told me,
it's not as bad as trash, but like because it's so cold, stuff doesn't decompose like it normally would. Like the bodies are still there and frozen, and it's to the point where like they use them as markers on their way up. Yeah. Like they use them as guides on the way up the mountain, and more people die every year doing it, and then your frozen turds are just sitting there. It's pretty shitty, as it were. See what I did there?
Yeah. It's one of those things too, though, that like we never climbed it, then the turds wouldn't be there. But like we're gonna have to climb. We're gonna climb stuff. You know what I mean? And so it's just inevitable that the poop's gonna happen.
I'm not saying we need to close off Mount Everest and like make it illegal. It just kind of sucks that that's like a byproduct of how we are. Because on some level, I think it's pretty amazing that humans are like that. You know, that we're going to conquer shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's what led to discovering all the continents and going to space and stuff. Like, I love that curiosity and that drive. But, you know, imagine, you know, someday the moon's going to be covered in our shit and piss, too. It's just kind of like, you know, we have to go, but it just sucks that that's going to be a product of that. And, but yeah, it's actually not, it's not the biggest mountain, because there's another one that if you measure, like, below sea level,
yeah,
like if you measure where it starts.
Yeah, Hawaii is one of those.
Yeah, that is actually, like, bigger. But it's also not, like, the closest you can get to space, either, because there are mountains at the equator that, like, bulge out a little bit and actually get you at, like, a higher altitude. So, like, no measure is it actually the tallest.
It's the tallest if you consider sea level, if that was where, like,
right.
Sea level equivalent to that latitude.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, the mountain in Hawaii, it's you know, it's tall, but, like, the air's not going to get as thin. You know what I mean? That's, like, the hard part. The air gets real thin.
I'm not trying to, like, shit on Mount Everest or anything. It's just, I just thought that was really interesting. You always hear it's the tallest mountain in the world, and ooh,
get wrecked.
This is probably my favorite way to score a Rumble goal. Just launching yourself towards the goal, firing your plunger, and holding on.
Yeah. I love pretending to miss.
Yeah, I'm not shitting on Mount Everest, unlike the people who actually go to Mount Everest.
You know, if I could shit on Mount Everest, I would.
I guess you should do it once. Everyone should shit on it once.
Yeah.
Just to say you did.
That's fine. I would not go out of my way to shit on it, though. I also would not want to go there because literally it is my fear.
You think you'd be scared? Like it's high up, but
yes.
Usually, like, when I think of heights, I think, like, I can look down and see how far up I am. But I guess on a mountain,
unless I'm in a crevice the entire time, yeah. If I could see down at all throughout the course of it. Because the mountains here, like, they're not all that tall. But if I ever go hiking and I look down off the edge at all, and there's, like, 100-foot, 200-foot drop, no way. I get... Man, out on my roof, right outside my window, I'm terrified.
Really?
Yeah, if my screen door ever falls off on my roof and I have to go get it, I'm like, no. You wouldn't want to climb.
Well, I have the fewest points.
Yeah.
I had a great game. Damn it.
I don't want to die at all. It's not that I don't want to die on a mountain. It's just the fear of
actually,
dying.
I wouldn't mind dying on a mountain if I had to die. Helicopter. That's an interesting engine noise. Dying on a mountain seems actually pretty cool. Imagine, like, helping people climb Mount Everest. You know, after I've lived a very long and fulfilled life, obviously.
The things that I'm doing right now, video games, model kits, hell yeah. If I die doing one of those...
It's fucking a helicopter, that's hilarious.
I'm actually gonna...
I'm gonna pee over you.
Yeah, we gotta switch games anyway.
I know, I'm saying, like, I'm also gonna change controllers to give this one a break. Really wish it would give you a warning when batteries were getting low.
Oh god, the electric saw is so bad.
I don't think you want to die eating pussy. I think you just want to eat pussy. I don't know. Maybe you want to die.
Like if you had to choose out of all the ways to die.
It's just like something you're doing while dying.
Yeah, while dying. Yeah, that's true. Because I wouldn't want to, like, that to be the cause of my death, because there's so much other pussy you could eat after that, you know?
Yeah, I guess I was thinking of it like my legacy. Like where was I when I died?
If we talk about that and like stories, I'd want it to be the goofiest, weirdest thing.
I actually do kind of want to like die and decompose and like help new plants grow. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Because I largely don't give a shit about what happens to me after I die, but that seems like a nice thing.
I just wouldn't want to be in a goddamn casket and take a broom.
Yeah, and God, it costs money. I'd feel terrible if my family was losing thousands of dollars just to bury me.
Yeah, just fucking like...
The funeral industry is fucking horrifying.
Yeah. Okay.
BRB?
Yep. BRB, PRB. Oh, I'm gonna get off the screen, because that is annoying noise. Alright,